never actually won a contest, but I might final, but I wouldn't get published.
Okay.
In 2019, I had joined American Christian Fiction Writers. They had an email loop where people posted different opportunities, and the publisher said, beginning of June 2019, we want proposals for Christmas novellas by July 1st.
So you saw something on that post and your heart jumped.
And I'm like, here's an opportunity. I'm going to make it happen.
And how much time did that give you?
3.5 weeks.
So you wrote that book in 3.5 weeks.
Yes.
So did you just sit there and
well, I'm also very methodical.
Okay.
I said, okay, a novella is about 45,000 words. That's this many pages. I need to write this many pages a day.
Okay.
Did it.
And that's what she did.
Yep.
And then you proved to yourself that you could do that and that you could meet that deadline.
Yeah.
And then did that novella get published?
That was, yes.
So that's your first.
So I didn't take anything for granted. It wasn't even a fear. It's just knowing
Right.
that the next one might not get published. So but I was going to just keep it going as long as I could.
Mm-hmm.
So, as soon as I was done with that one, I started another one. And it was a full novel. And when I sent it to the publisher saying, okay, I've got a full novel, that's the second book for this series. Oh, we don't have time to, we don't have it in our schedule to be able to publish a full novel. But you could do another Christmas novella. So I did that. I just kept doing until my publisher closed. And but yeah, just keep going.
So how does it feel having it exists?
Yeah, people read the third one and it's like, I'm missing something. I went to look for the second book and it wasn't published. It's because the publisher literally closed 3 days before they were supposed to publish this book.
Oh,
no. It was like, you're kidding me, right? Yeah.
I want to talk to you about, you went into psychology to learn more about your characters. What can you tell us about what you've learned about the creative mind? So we've got writers, artists, designers, musicians, people who dabble in many, many things. Is there something different or unique about people who get inspiration, have the desire to create and produce art? And how do we manage that? No pressure, but
I'm actually probably going to shock you in that I don't think the creative mind is completely different. I think all of us have it.
Okay.
It's just whether we exercise that muscle or not. Because when people do research on creativity, they test everybody.
Okay.
And if you exercise that muscle, because in psychoadulthood, I actually have a lecture on creativity with aging. And people who keep up with artwork throughout their lifetime will not only keep up with their artwork, but it actually maintains more their verbal ability and other abilities. But even people who don't still have some of it. They just don't exercise it. So I think everyone has the ability to be a creative in some way. It's just whether or not they do. And if you keep it up, you're going to keep it as opposed to losing it.
Right. Yes. So I noticed that you put out recipes. Is cooking one of those creative outlets that you have? Yes,
that's true. I didn't even think about it. But in fact, I tell people I have a baking problem. Yeah.
Next time, bring your problem to work. Bring it here with you.
I definitely bring it to my students. Have been the beneficiaries of my baking problem. Like, for instance, I'm the advisor for the Honor Society. I have been since 1999. Every time they have an induction ceremony, I say, "What kind of cheesecake do you want? Did I bring them?"
Oh, how lovely!
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about your method? Yeah.
I do. I love talk. That's actually something I've taught classes about storyboarding and plotting.
Okay.
And it comes from a seminar a workshop that I went to with the romance writers. A screenwriter talked about plotting and the third act structure and her storyboarding technique. And adapted that where I basically do the same thing, except for I add the faith journey.
Okay.
Because it's Christian fiction, they need to have a faith journey as well. But I love storyboarding, I love teaching it, but I love plotting ahead of time. I love GMC. If anybody's ever done goal motivation charts, love to talk to you about them. So I do a lot of prep work before I write. And endure, when I hear that word, I'm like, that's a funny word to focus on, because endure is sort of like, I'm just putting up with it. But I think there's a new way, a different mindset of thinking about enduring, that just enjoy the journey. Do you ever just get chills from your own work? It's like just writing 2 nights ago when I wrote 8 pages after a full day of work, I'm like, I can't believe this. And then I'm right, the words just, you come out right. And you're like, ooh, thank you. It's lovely.
It is.